TikTok is in trouble. Until India banned this app, it was ticking on its way to success. It was creating new social media stars and challenging the domination of the Silicon Valley. But all of that is history. With India's ban, the fortunes of TikTok have turned for the worse. I'll explain how. Countries around the world now want to make an example out of TikTok. So it is facing bans, calls for boycott in multiple countries, and users are abandoning the platform. This is our cover story tonight, how TikTok is facing global scrutiny and how it plans to survive this existential crisis. India was the first country to ban it. Now other countries want to follow suit, starting with the United States. In the US, officials in the defense forces and the government cannot install the app on their phones. But lawmakers are pushing for broader restrictions now. They want a complete ban for everyone in America. Earlier this month, US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo said this.
We're taking this very seriously. We're certainly looking at it. We've worked on this very issue for a long time, whether it was the problems of having Huawei technology in your infrastructure. We've gone all over the world and we're making real progress getting that out. We declared ZTE a danger to American national security. We've done all of these things with respect to Chinese apps on people's cell phones. I can assure you the United States will get this one right too.
There is no precedent of a network ban in the US. Meaning, America has never cut off access to something via internet service providers. So what are its options? What it can do is introduce new regulations for app stores, create a new rule book of sorts that allows the US government to ban apps. And that's not the only option that they're considering. The Committee of Foreign Investment has opened a probe into TikTok. This is a very powerful inter-agency committee in the US. It reviews foreign investments on national security grounds. And if TikTok is found guilty by this panel, it has the power to compel the app to separate from its Chinese ownership. That is, if it wants to run its business in America. In other words, the US government can force TikTok to divorce its Chinese owners. Then we come to Australia, another country that is looking to ban TikTok. Lawmakers there are building pressure for a ban. It began with a report. Earlier this month, the Herald Sun reported that one Australian lawmaker is pushing for a ban on TikTok. And since then, others have joined. The chorus is growing louder. Senator Jim Molan has claimed that TikTok is being, quote-unquote, used and abused by the Chinese government. Then a lawmaker from the Labour Party called TikTok before a committee of lawmakers. TikTok's representatives were asked to face a panel. They call it, and listen to this, they call it the Select Committee of Foreign Interference Through Social Media. Yes, Australia has a committee of lawmakers just for this, to look into foreign interference through social media. It is a serious issue and they take it seriously. TikTok is facing scrutiny in the European Union too. In the month of June, the European Union's privacy watchdog had set its sights on the app. It set up a TikTok task force. It is supposed to access the privacy practices of this platform. The United Kingdom is out of the EU. It has banned Huawei. Now the Boris Johnson government is facing demands for a ban on TikTok. Tensions between China and the UK, we know, are escalating and TikTok is facing the consequences. It has shelved its plans for a European Union headquarters in London. TikTok's troubles are mounting in more ways than one. A top executive has left the company. TikTok's owner ByteDance has lost its head of artificial intelligence. The name is Ma Wei-ying. He will leave by the end of this month. To be honest, TikTok saw all of this coming. The company knew that its links with China will hurt it at some point. So it made 4 moves to evade this trouble. Number 1, it has put distance between the app and the Communist Party of China. Number 2, hiring foreign executives. Number 3, paying influencers to keep the platform going. And number 4, hiring an army of lobbyists. This is TikTok's survival strategy. A separate app was created just for the Chinese market. TikTok is available in China, but with a different name and in a different version. It is called Douyin. The company hired foreign executives to lead its operations. In the month of May, TikTok hired an American CEO, Kevin Mayer. Earlier, he worked with Disney. As of today, Mayer is the CEO of TikTok and the COO of its parent company, ByteDance. Interestingly, most of the top executives of TikTok now are American citizens. Any social media app needs active users to survive too, and influencers play a key role in all of this. They're known as TikTokers in this case. For many of them, TikTok became a legitimate way to earn a living. But after the app was banned in India, many TikTokers have begun moving to other platforms. So TikTok has pulled out the checkbook. It has created a $200 million fund to finance creators, content creators. But the company has not shared specifics, how it plans to distribute all of this money. And that's not all that TikTok is doing to survive. It has hired an army of lobbyists in the US just to protect its business there. Reports say this is a recent development. Until last year, TikTok felt no such need. They had no lobbyist in Washington, D.C. a year ago. Now, TikTok has a team of more than 35. And this includes one person with reportedly deep ties to US President Donald Trump. Why such special attention to America, you may ask? Because if the US bans TikTok, the world will follow suit. This is not just about business, which is also important. But other countries may follow what America does, especially America's allies who will be emboldened by an American ban on TikTok. But remember, it's the ban in India that has proven to be the catalyst for this global action.